What's up, y'all? This is MrLetGo, and today we're about to talk about this situation where this Houston woman gets hit with an object, I would say. I don't want to mess up the algorithm too early. So, for those who don't know, there's a woman in Houston that was running around slapping people or something, and all of a sudden, one of the guys decided to do something crazy to her. And now she's running around crying victim. So we're going to talk about this because my angle on this is most likely going to be different than you expect. And it's going to be different than what a lot of other people have been saying. And that is the reason why you guys subscribe to my channel. So everybody hit the like button. Facebook, hit that like button right now. Thank y'all. Come on. I got a couple of you doing it. YouTube, hit that like button. Let's get to it. So the lady who got hit with the blunt object and now is running around she started throwing punches. Exactly. So we're going to talk about this, and we need everybody to hit the like button. I got a whole bunch of videos, whole bunch of evidence, a whole bunch of other commentaries from other people, men, women. We're going to break this whole thing down. And like always, I like to share a lesson to a lot of you who see things in a different way. So everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button. All right, I got this ready. All right, so let's start with playing this video. Everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like. Brick Lives Matter. Y'all hilarious. Hilarious. All right, so this is the woman. And let's get started. Everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button, everybody hit the like button.
Happy Pride. I hope every black woman is kissing another black woman because we are the...
So the reason why I'm playing this video in the beginning is because I wanted you guys to have a little context on who this woman is and what type of content this woman makes, instead of just getting right into who this woman, what this woman did and what actually happened to her. I wanted to show you guys who this woman is and what she be out here doing, because there's always a reason why things happen or are happening. So everybody hit the like button. Let me show you this. This is an example of what she does on TikTok.
Happy Pride. I hope every black woman is kissing another black woman because we are the innate protectors and the providers. We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experience. Don't you ever...
So you hear that, right? She says, we are the innate protectors of society. Women are the innate protectors of society. Y'all see that, right? So if you have women with this delusional mindset of thinking that they are the protectors of society, which makes no sense. I don't even understand what that means. But if women are the innate protectors of society, according to her, well, what does she need us for? And this is the biggest problem that I have with our women. I want y'all to think about that. If women think that they are the providers and protectors of all this other stuff, what do they need us for? And that's the reason why I want to bring this up first. I'm bringing this up first. We're going to get to the other stuff, but I want to bring that up first because we got to look at the belief system of certain women. I'll say it again. We got to look at the belief system of certain women. See, some of these women are not part of our community. Everybody that's black is not a part of our community. I believe in separation. And we have stupid people and we have people who actually want to grow and learn. So every black woman, every black man is not a part of the black community. So that's the first thing we have to say, pay attention to. Now, this goofy woman says they, as women, are the protectors or the whatever's or everers of society. So if women actually think that they are the protectors of society, let them protect their little stupid group of people. Why do we have to why do we have to come in and protect a group of people that literally say that they are the ones that are the protectors? Does that make sense? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying so far. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying thus far. Not every woman deserves to be protected. I am not the protect all women person. I am not the protect all woman person. I protect women who want my protection, who deserve my protection. And we can say my protection or we can say our protection, however you want to say it. But at the end of the day, not every woman is going to be protected by us men, because one thing I am here to do today is to teach men on how to delineate what woman needs protection and what woman doesn't need our protection. Because a lot of these women out here, they will they will put you in a position where you're in prison or deleted. So we men, part of how men protect themselves is by understanding who to protect and who not to protect. So that is the first thing. Let's keep going.
Happy Pride. I hope every black woman is kissing another black woman, because we are the innate protectors and the providers. We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experience. Don't you ever fuck with me ever.
So I took out the slapping part because I don't want to get flagged with, that. So we all know what happened, right? She did that to the guy. And then all of a sudden, what she did next. Well, no, actually, not even what she did next. She says a guy was asking for her number, which is a lie. But listen to what she's saying. And this is the problem with our black women. Our women have a problem with jumping in a man's face, putting her finger in a man's face, telling him what he needs to do, trying to be a man's mama. And then next thing you know, something happens to him. Oh, what's going on? Cam the Golden. And then wants to know why they just got slapped themselves. So I'm going to say something very obvious, but sadly, a lot of women don't understand this. I got to talk to women like they are what they are, children. So I have to talk to y'all like y'all are little children and say this. Ladies, your job as a woman is to keep your hands to yourself. And if you don't keep your hands to yourself, somebody's going to do something to you and you're going to start whining and crying. See, before I get into these videos, I want y'all to understand the specific reason why I say women are children. Because I don't say this to make women feel a certain kind of way, but it's very important. And example after example after example keep coming up. So the reason why I always say women are children is because just like a child, a woman will go out somewhere and do something totally stupid and idiotic. Stupid and idiotic, just like this woman. right? Walk up slapping people and then twerk after you slap the person. And then you run around and you get away with it. So you run around doing something else, right? And then at some point, something happens to you. And then the second something happens to you, just like a child, what does a woman do? Start crying. Start trying to get everybody, help me, please help me. He did this to me. For the parents out there, have you ever witnessed your child go put their hand on a hot stove or go stick a fork in a freaking light socket after you told them not to do it? And when they turn around and do it, the first thing they do is run back to you and point at the light socket, point at the stove, like the stove did something to them. And you're like, what happened? They don't say, I did what you told me what not to do, and I put my hand. No, they said, the stove burnt me. The light socket hurt me. And you're like, but why did you touch the light socket? I told you not to. But it did. And this is what women do. So ladies, am I wrong? A woman would literally go out and have fatherless babies, have a baby by a random dude, and then start crying about why the man impregnated her and how he needs to be held accountable, right? This stupid woman goes out slapping grown men, and then something happens to him, and next thing you know, she's looking stupid. And they all do the same thing when they get slapped back, or when they get shocked or they get burnt. They start crying and victimizing themselves. This is our women. So when I say women are children, I don't mean to make nobody mad, but women are inherently children emotionally. They're just tall.
With our intellectual property, with our lived experience.
Don't you ever fuck with me ever.
See how she walks away confidently? Like, oh, you see what I just did? Look at me. Look what I did. Look at this.
Because we are the innate protectors and the providers.
It's disgusting.
We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experience.
Don't you ever fuck with me ever.
A few moments later.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
What have I done to anybody in my life to deserve this? Let's talk about the deserving part. Did this woman deserve to get hit the way she got? The answer is no. Nobody deserves to get like hit with an object like that or a weapon. No, nobody deserves that. Nobody. But you can't control how a person responds after you do something to them. So let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Let's go on YouTube now. All right. So nobody deserves anything. You don't deserve love, but you also don't deserve to get hit in the face with a brick. It's two sides. You don't deserve the positives that you want in life. You have to earn the positives that you want in life, but you don't deserve the negatives in life also. But we live in a world where we all have free will. So deserving works both ways. You don't deserve to get hit in the face with a brick, but you don't deserve love and compassion from random people walking down the street. It works both ways. You don't deserve random men running up helping you after you started a fight with a man, but at the same time, you don't deserve to get hit with a brick. They go hand in hand. You got to look at both sides of a situation. So real quick, somebody said, when I said women are children, somebody says not all women are children. That's like we can say no, that's not what it is. Who said it? What women are you talking about? That a person that has dealt with some of their issues, Casey, stop it. One thing women do, and that is important to point out as we talk, no woman, because of their innate huge egos, are going to admit that they are children. But when I say women are children, I mean all women are children. We take care of you. We feed you. We buy you stuff, whether we're in a relationship with you or whether we're not in a relationship with you. You are the nation's children. You are the world's children, okay? One thing that and I want to make a point to you, okay? And I'm going to say this for everybody to hear and see. All women are children. All of y'all, okay? So I don't want to hear all this, not all women, shut up. All of y'all are children, all right? Men feed y'all. Men clothe y'all, all right? Men give y'all employment. You as a woman do not provide anything for yourself. I want you to think about water as an example. As an example, water is provided for you in a bottle. Who makes Fiji water? Shout out to Fiji water. Men make Fiji water. Where does the water come from? Rain, the ocean, or whatever. But is it drinkable? The answer is no. Water that comes out the sky, that lands on the ground, is not drinkable. So for you to have drinkable water, because we're not providing the actual water, and God is a man also, but we're providing you with filtered water, because water that is on the ground, that has came from the sky, that God has provided for all of us, and God is a man, guess what? It's not drinkable. So for you to have water coming out of your sink to take a shower with, men have to filter the water. Men have to pipe the water into your house, but it has to be filtered first. Okay? So, as an example, if you were to have dirty water to come out of your shower head, you would act a plumb fool. Well, why would you be acting like a plumb fool? Oh, because you're so accustomed to men providing you with water to shower with, right? You will act crazy if dirty water came out of your pipes. Because you'll be like, oh, what in the world? Somebody needs to do something about this. Who would you call? You would call a man, right? If you go to the store and you can't buy bottled water for whatever reason, you would go nuts, ladies. But why would you go nuts? Because men, you are accustomed to men providing you with water. Men provide us with water also. But we're other women. But we're other men. We're talking about men and women. All right. So when you look at men and women, we're not talking about black men, white men, whatever. We're talking about men and women. So when I say women are children, we provide everything for you other than oxygen. Okay? We are your doctors. We are your lawyers. We are the providers of food. If you did not, when was the last time you hunted for food? Never in your life. Okay? We provide you with extended life. We provide you with life, period, through our sperm. Okay? Every last one of you ladies came out of a man's balls. Okay? A woman is simply, and I don't want to say simply because a woman is a huge part of all of this, but a woman is the incubator. The woman is the oven. All right? You ladies came out of a man's balls. All right? So because of that, whether it's the food that you eat that is provided to you by men, whether it's the water you drink and shower with that is provided to you by men, or the actual life that you are now enjoying that was provided to you by your daddy, whether he's in your life or not, you are the children of this world. You don't provide anything for yourself. So, y'all good? Can we simply move on? All right, y'all ready? Y'all good? Can we move back, keep going on? I don't have time to be playing with you women. And this is one of the issues why this particular woman in this video is in the situation she's in. What is she mad at? She's not really mad at the man that hit her with the object. She's mad that men did not protect her. I want y'all to think about that. She is mad that men did not protect her. Why is she mad that men didn't protect her? And why didn't men protect her? One, if you run out here acting stupid, acting like an idiot, you don't get our protection. And when you go out here acting like an idiot, you can't expect us to protect you. But the reason why you expect men to protect you, even when you're doing something stupid, is because you are our children. You expect our protection. You expect our provision. Why? Because y'all are children. See, men, we don't expect anything. If my toilet doesn't flush, I'm not going to get offended with the toilet like a woman would. I would just literally lift up the top of the toilet and literally start working on it myself. A woman isn't going to start working on something themselves. She's going to be like, oh, what is going on with my toilet? Why isn't it flushing? Oh my God. No, a man is going to be like, oh man, the toilet ain't flushing. Let me see what I got to do. Plunger first, still ain't working. You're going to lift the top of the toilet up and you're going to start fumbling around with stuff. The third thing you're going to do is you're going to look up a YouTube video on how to fix the toilet himself, right? And most likely you'll fix it. You'll probably, and if you need to, you'll go to Home Depot and get a part and fix it yourself. And if none of that works, then we'll go get a plumber or go get somebody to fix the toilet. But overall, we're going to try to fix it ourselves. One thing me and my family is doing, and family meaning my daughters, okay? I want y'all to think about this. Daughters, I have 2 daughters. One of my daughters have a husband. So that is my family, right? We are preparing for if the power grid goes out. So a lot of you goofballs in the chat like, oh my God, I can't believe that. I want y'all to listen to this. And then we're going to get back to the subject. There's a possibility that the power grid may go out for 6 months. I'll say that again. There's a possibility that the power grid will go out for 6 months, maybe 9 months. Does anybody know what a power grid is? You ladies don't know what a power grid is because y'all are children. Men, put a 1 in the chat if you know what a power grid is. So I know you ladies don't know what a power grid is because y'all are children. But the power grid is literally how we all get electricity and heat, okay? And gas. Because if the power grid goes out, gas stations would not be able to pump gas into your car. So not only would you not only have, you would not have heat, you would not have AC, you would not have internet, you would not have power, you would not have gas either. So you will not be able to drive your car when there's no gas. So you won't be able to drive nowhere either. Okay? Me and my children are preparing for just in case the power grid goes out. All right? And the reason why this is important is I'm showing you an example of how women are children because y'all don't even know what a power grid is. See, it takes a man, it takes a leader to galvanize his community, to instruct his community on what to do next. So what I did was I looked at how many days are in 6 months, right? And I think it was like somewhere around in the neighborhood of 300 days, something like that, right? And I said, me and my kids are preparing our bodies just from a health standpoint to only need to eat 1 time a day. And I'm getting to somewhere. Only have to eat 1 time a day. A lot of you women, you don't know how to eat 1 time a day because a lot of y'all are fat. Y'all are the ones that invented the word brunch. Y'all eat breakfast. Men don't eat breakfast. Women eat breakfast. Y'all eat brunch. Men don't eat brunch. Women eat brunch. So those are 2 times that y'all eat that men don't eat. We don't eat breakfast. Why are y'all stop. We don't eat breakfast and we don't eat lunch. We don't eat brunch, okay? Breakfast is before lunch. BRUNCH is before lunch. Men don't eat before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not eat before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not eat before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Women eat brunch. Women eat breakfast. Men don't. All right. I know some of you women do. I get what you're saying, but overall, women emotionally eat. Women eat to live. Men eat to live. Women live to eat. All right. Women love to eat. So my point is, we are preparing ourselves to only have to eat 1 time a week, 1 time a day. Because of that, I will go out and get 300 canned goods per person. I will go out and get 300 canned goods per person. My house is stocked full of water, but I still got to get more canned goods. I'm going out and get more weapons. Going out and get more bullets. Okay? Are women going out to get bullets? No, because y'all are children. If the power grid goes out, all of y'all are going to perish, the women. And sadly, because this will be a terrible life, if the power grid goes out for 6 months, the only women that would still be alive will be married women. And that's really sad. If the power grid went out for 6 months, the only women that would still be alive 6 months later will be married women. All of you single women, y'all ain't got no canned goods, y'all ain't got no guns, y'all ain't got nowhere to stay. Half of y'all are either homeless or living with somebody, live with some dude that don't even want you. Power grid goes out, he gonna put you out. So a lot of you women who living with a dude because you giving him some poom poom, power grid goes out, he gonna put you out. Because the first thing you're gonna do is start complaining, whining, oh my God, you're gonna be using up food. We don't need poom poom in an emergency situation. You get out. It ain't no food. I'm not sharing my food with some random chick that live in my house. No. So you will be homeless. So all of you women who live with dudes will be homeless. Because ain't no man stupid enough to share his food with a woman that he has not committed himself to. Because poom poom is not important when it comes to survival. We don't care. Ain't nobody thinking about that. Cortisone level goes up. Ain't nobody thinking about sex. And if you got a society of men for 6 months in survival mode, the last thing we thinking about is some titties. Nope. Nope. So next thing you know, you are going to be homeless. You don't have nowhere to stay. Y'all got a bunch of kids that have no daddies. Y'all have no canned goods. Y'all have no stocked up water. Y'all have no bullets. I mean, no rounds. Somebody corrected me. Thank you. You have no guns. Men have all of that. And we are not usually custodial parents. So because we're not custodial parents, we can go get our children. Okay. And if we don't have children, we can house other people. Most likely men. Because in an emergency situation, you house men, not women. Because you need other people that can stay awake while you sleep and protect you while you sleep. Because during disastrous times, women turn into parasites. And I'll say it again. During disastrous times, women turn into parasites. Women look for somebody to use. But in disastrous times, you're not needed. So men will literally board up houses with other men with guns and food, and each man will be awake when the other men are asleep. And on the other side, the same way, to make sure nobody breaks in the house trying to take our food. And that's what life will be until the power grids come back on. But where would the women be? Wiped off the face of the earth. Or whether it's America, wherever the power grids go out, whether it's Texas alone, I don't know, whatever. If the government shuts down or whatever, you women will sadly be gone. The reason why I'm bringing this up is to let you know that you all are children. And the only reason why you are alive now is because men have allowed it and are providing for you. Okay? See, I'm a person that I don't care about how you ladies feel. You're going to sit down and you're going to be quiet and you're going to find a man that you can follow, or you can stay out there in the cold because it's about to get cold and look stupid with your little pookie babies. And we're not going to care about you or your little pookie babies. Because this is about survival. This is about life. All right? Y'all think life is a joke. So this little stupid woman running around slapping people, getting hit with an object, is an idiot. And for any of you women who look at men and say, why didn't y'all protect him? Because we have to protect ourselves. See, the number one line of protection is us, not you. not you. We are the first line of protection. If there's no food, and then it becomes a small ration of food, who gets that food? When it's a man and two children. I mean, man, woman, and two children. Let me give you a scenario. If there's a man, a woman, and two children, and there is no food, and all of a sudden they run across a canned good, who eats that food? A man, two children, and a woman. Who eats that food? I'll wait. When it's a man, a woman, and a child, two children, and the world is going crazy, and we run across one can of whatever food, who eats? See, a lot of you women, an example of how y'all are children, y'all don't even know who would actually get the food. The man gets the food, you dummies. The man gets the food, not no children. What are the children going to get the food for? Children don't get nothing. What are the children going to get the food for? The man gets the food. Why? Because one, how do you think they found the food? Most likely the man was like, let's look over here, let's look for food. If the man perishes, the women and the children perish. What are you talking about? Why would a woman get some food? For what? Why? See, the man protects, the man comes up with a plan, the man finds the food, the man comes up with different ways to survive. The man gets the food, just like with lions. Women love to sit here and use this lion analogy, and it's just so stupid and annoying. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody, yo, hold on. Our likes are down. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Women love to use, women love to use this lion analogy, and it's so stupid. Women love to say, well, female lions, they are the one that hunt for the food. Yeah, usually when it's a pride of lions, it'd be like 9 female lions and 1 or 2 male lions. Dum-dum. The male lion, his job is to protect this territory. You ever hear a lion like roar, roar, just standing in one place roaring? The reason why he's roaring is to let other lions know, like, yo, do not come within this certain circumference because this is our territory. And the lion, the male lion, makes it easy for the female lions to run around and hunt in peace. See, that is the hierarchy. That is what men actually do. It's not just about providing money, buying a woman some stuff. No, it's protecting you from yourself. It's protecting you from other men. The lion, his job is to give his life or potentially give his life to protect his pride. Ain't no female lions run around fighting no male lion. You ain't never in your life seen no female lion fighting a male lion, unless it's his girl and they having some type of lion spat. So overall, the reason why I'm bringing this up is to, one, show y'all and prove to y'all that y'all are children, ladies, all of y'all. And it is imperative for you to sit down and be quiet and stop running around arguing with men, fighting with men, because you're going to find yourself looking stupid like this woman in this video. Lion spat. Yeah, lions be having little spats. So let's go to this.
This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a...
See how this woman is in people's faces? This man is old. This man is elderly. This man is elderly. And I'm showing you this to show you that she's going around slapping random white men and then crying about it. This man didn't ask her for her number. Look.
We protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experience.
Don't you ever fuck with me ever.
Does that look like a man that's asking for her phone number? Because she lied and said he was asking her phone number. Look at this.
Experience.
Don't you
Does this look like a man trying to talk to her? A man trying to get her phone number? No.
ever fuck with me ever.
A few moments later.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege.
Thank you.
And she slaps him, just so you know. I took the slap out because I don't want no problems. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do something real quick. So this woman is running around slapping random men and now wonders why she got slapped by something herself.
Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody.
I was one of.
You hear that, right? She's never done anything in her life to hurt anybody. Yes, this is what I call attention whorage. Attention whorage. This is so. Put a 1 in the chat if this woman is a child. Do y'all understand what I mean when I say women are children? And I don't bite my tongue when I say it. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I mean when I say women are children. She running around slapping random people and then start crying.
Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life.
It's sad. It is sad.
To hurt anybody.
I was one of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start.
And everybody hit the like button here. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button right now. Everybody take a second to hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. And everybody buy my card game. Everybody hit the like button and everybody buy my card game. Instagram, go to the link in my bio and go buy my Deeper Discussions card game if you have not already. Facebook, the link to buy my card game is right at the title of the video. YouTube, the link to buy my card game is in the chat. Let me pin it. Oh crap. All right, so let's keep going.
Commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble?
Right.
This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker.
So I want y'all to think about this. This man knows her. This man knows her. He knows her. He's not a random man. He knows this woman. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Look, I need y'all to hit the like button, y'all. We need at least about 150 likes. Y'all tripping. We need to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. This man knows this woman. This is important. He knows her.
Or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble?
Right, exactly. Let me read his super chat. Shout out to the Coldest Jenkins. Thank you for the super chat. Her attackers were black immigrants like her, not fundamental black American men. They need to stop this all black nonsense. No flat blackness. The guy said he's seen the white dude do it. So I don't know what you mean, black immigrants. I don't know. What are you talking about? The man right here, because I wasn't there. The man right here, we'll start over, said he's seen it happen. It was a white dude. So I don't know what you're talking about with the black, well, I don't know.
I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody.
I was one of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her.
You see what I'm saying? So I wanna say this. The first thing that needs to be said is women are dangerous. Okay? Men are dangerous also. We all, just black people, other races, there's a certain amount of danger to all races and ethnicities, okay? So it's important for you to compartmentalize the level of danger within each group, okay? So when I say women are dangerous, I'm not saying only women are dangerous. I'm saying that women are dangerous, but men are dangerous also, all right? But it's important to say, because a lot of men, so I've said women are harmless, but I also say women are dangerous. And the reason why I say both is because there's context that is needed. The thing that makes women harmless is they can't hurt nobody. They're these little defenseless little people that run around acting stupid. They're harmless. But do y'all know what makes women dangerous when women are harmless? I'm gonna ask y'all again. What makes a harmless little woman dangerous? Anybody? Because women are harmless, but they're also dangerous. What makes women harmless and then dangerous? I'm waiting, y'all. What makes a harmless woman dangerous? Okay, just my opinion said it. Yes, there we go. Her lies, her emotions, her tears, because women weaponize their tears. I'll say it again. Women weaponize their tears. Women weaponize their tears. So women are harmless. But when they go to other men and incite an issue and start crying to a police officer, start crying to other men, and the men actually believe her level of manipulation, guess what? Now women are dangerous. So women are dangerous when they weaponize their tears, but women are harmless when they don't have anybody to weaponize their tears with. So am I saying don't believe women? Yes. Am I saying believe women? Also, yes. Because everything needs context. But the one thing that doesn't need context is women are dangerous when they weaponize their tears. No, white women, black women do that also. Women, period, weaponize their tears, not just white women. All right. So when a woman weaponizes her tears, she then becomes dangerous. If she does not have the help of a man, she is now harmless. So did this woman deserve to be hit with this with this object? The answer is no. But you can't dictate how a person responds after you do something to them. Guys, do not allow the dysfunctional behavior of a woman to get you tricked off of the streets. I'll say that again because it's important. Fellas, do not allow the dysfunctional behavior of a woman to get you tricked off of the streets. A woman will get you locked up or deleted in an instant and go back to her little pookie babies like nothing happened. She's not even going to think about you. People get mad at me when I say women are children. But please prove me wrong. A woman spends her time and energy running around slapping men in order to garner attention, then starts crying and victimizing herself when she gets assaulted. Women will do virtually anything on the planet for attention. And what a lot of you people are not paying attention to is, because I want y'all to think about this. This woman got exactly what she wanted. I'm not saying she got assaulted and that's what she wanted, but I want y'all to think about this. A woman spends her time and energy running around slapping people in order to garner attention. In my opinion, her getting hit gave her the nationwide attention that she always wanted. Her getting hit with this object wasn't what she deserved, but it is, to a certain degree, what she wanted to happen. Nobody wants to get hit with a brick. But she wanted something to happen in order for her to go viral. Because everybody is talking about this woman now. Her face is everywhere. So she literally got almost exactly what she wanted. Now she don't open up a GoFundMe. Now she can open up her victimization and run around like, oh my God, I can't believe this. These men didn't have all this stupid mess, right? She literally got everything she wanted. So all of you idiots who are running around taking up for this stupid woman, what y'all got to understand is this is what she wanted to a certain degree, because nobody deserves to get hit the way she got hit. See, nobody asked for what happened to get happen, but the byproduct of getting hit with a brick garnered her the attention that she's been looking for I don't know how long. The knot on her face has garnered her the attention that she always wanted. See, she is now a martyr. You know how Andrew Tate is this martyr Oh, the Matrix is after me. Look at the Matrix locking me up. Everybody's like, free Andrew Tate. Right? Andrew Tate was a martyr when they locked him up. When he got out of jail, everybody like, Andrew Tate gets out of jail. He was a martyr. That's an example of a martyr. Now, this woman gets hit in the face and she comes out of the hospital. Everybody's like, oh, she's out of the hospital. Just like they waited for Andrew Tate to get out of jail. Oh, the martyr. Oh my God. This woman is now a martyr. This woman is now a victim. This woman now is a lightning rod for attention. Once her face heals, she'll now run around doing more stupid attention whorism. And she'll find a way to make money off of it. Let me read these super chats. Thank y'all for dropping super chats. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Plain Jane says, keep your hands to yourself. Facts. Ryder, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, women weaponize their fake vulnerability. Facts. Fake vulnerability. There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, ladies. The fake vulnerability is the main thing we're talking about. So, not to make light of what happened, but she got exactly what she wanted. This is what she wanted. She is now a martyr.
Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker.
He knows her. See, she already raised $27,000 on her GoFundMe. See, this is what I'm saying. She already raised $27,000 on a GoFundMe. She's a martyr. She's going to run around like she's some freaking freedom fighter now. She's going to run around trying to garner more attention, use her victimization. And next thing you know, she's going to find some way to become a female Charleston White. I'm calling this right now. This woman is going to be the next Charleston White. You're going to see this woman everywhere. You're going to see her in interviews. She may do a video with Charleston White, but she is going to be the next Charleston White. She's about to be a female Charleston White. And she's going to use this story of getting hit in the face with a object, and she's going to make money off of it. She wanted this or something like this. But this is what women do. This is what women do. They'll do anything for attention. Anything. She's going to hit $75,000. She's going to get in the door. Exactly. And yep. And the alphabet community are going to pay money for her tears. Yep, exactly. So what I want y'all to understand is she didn't want black men to help her. She knew black men weren't going to help her because that's part of the victimhood. Black men didn't help me. Now she's a victim of not only the white man, she's a victim of the black man. Think about that. A white man did that to her, right? So she's a victim of the white man. And since black men didn't help her, she's a victim of the black man. This is what I'm saying. Y'all got to understand what the science is behind all of this attention whorism. This attention whoreism is the reason why these women are making money. All right. So somebody in the chat said, would I have helped her? Of course I wouldn't have. I'm not stupid. I got people that deserve my protection. Women friends, my own kids, and other females in my family. I have a sister. These people deserve my attention. Women that know how to follow my system deserves my attention. Not some stupid random woman running around acting dumb. No, she don't deserve attention from nobody. And this is important before we go on. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If I was out there, I would have simply called the police and that's it. If a woman who everyone knows, because that's what this man is saying in this video, who everyone knows has been inciting violence on herself over and over again, she does not get our protection. She does not get our protection. If you see any woman in a man's face causing problems, do not intervene if she is the one causing problems. Let her crash out. Let her go. I don't care what happens to her. I literally don't care. And I want to say this. I am against attention whoreism. Okay? So this is a side note to let you know that it's not just about women or not about this woman, black woman. No. If you are a rapper, that raps about crimes and you know, hurting other people, and I found out that you are deleted off the face of the earth because of whatever it is you did, I'm not mad. Get him out of here. Young Thug, get him out of here. I hope I never see Young Thug ever again unless he's in a jail suit on a trap phone. Get him out of here. A woman who gets a BBL, knowing all of the physical risks of BBLs, and something happens to her, get her out of here. Because rappers that rap about all these crimes are causing problems in our communities and is pushing other young people to do the same thing. Women who are running around filming themselves getting BBLs are causing other women to want to get BBLs and be stupid like them. So for every woman that passes away from BBLs and every rapper that passes away from gangster music, they're all doing it for attention. And when they do it for attention, they get the attention and they cause young people to want to do it too. So you BBL women and you rappers, when, not if, when y'all pass away, bye-bye. It was nice seeing ya. I don't give a damn. Because I'm sick of you women running around getting BBLs, making it look like it's cute to do, and causing these young women to lose their lives because of you inspiring them to do something stupid. So I don't care if something happens to you. Bye. Kick rocks. To you rappers who run around rapping about this crazy mess with guns all in your videos. Bye. I don't care what happens to you. You're trash. The same thing with this woman who got hit with this object. I don't care what happens to you. You're an idiot. Any of you attention whores running around trying to garner attention in a dysfunctional way, you are affecting in a negative way our young people. Social media is infectious. And when you go out and do something stupid, getting a BBL, rapping about shooting people, run around slapping white people like this lady, you are going to cause other young people to go out and do the same thing. So all of y'all can kick rocks. All of you, I don't give a damn. All of you can go. There's too many people out here now. Get them out of there. Women and men, get out of here. I'm sick of y'all. And I said that specifically to let y'all know that it's not just this one woman that I have a problem with. It's young men out here doing stupid stuff. It's young women out here, other women out here doing stupid stuff. Exactly. Be a natural woman and stop getting BBLs. But if you get deleted because you got a BBL, bye. Bye. I'll say it again. Any woman who gets a BBL and something happens to her, bye. Because every time something happens, one of you idiot women who get BBLs, guess what happens? It scares the crap out of a young woman that was considering getting a BBL, and she won't get one. For any of you women who are like, oh my God, why didn't anybody protect that stupid woman that was running around slapping people? Guess what? Because she got hit in the face with what she got hit in the face with, there's other women who will be like, yo, I'm not going to do that for likes. I might get hit in the face with a brick too. No, I was just about to go outside and start slapping. Nope, I ain't doing it now because I seen what happened to her. See, Charlemagne the God said something that made a lot of sense. He said, somebody has to pass away for the rest of us to live. I'll say it again. Charlemagne the God said, other people have to pass away for the rest of us to live. So somebody has to get hit in the face with a brick for other people not to get hit in the face with a brick. Somebody has to pass away after getting a BBL because they're stupid. So the rest of us won't get a BBL and pass away and be stupid. Some of these rappers have to pass away for all their stupid music and actions for the other young rappers to turn around and say, you know what? I'm not going to make drill music. No, I'm good. Nope. I'm going to do R&B. I can sing too. I'm going to make Kanye West type of music. So for the rest of us to be saved, somebody has to get hit in the face with an inanimate object. The Art of War. Thank you, Sakina. Thank you for saying it. The Art of War. That's it. So let's go back to this video. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Contribute to the channel. Contribute to the channel. Cash App is Aaron1000 right here. Cash App is Aaron1000 right here. AARON 1000. And don't forget to put the $ in the front. Cash App Aaron1000 right here. AARON 1000. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Contribute to the channel. Drop a super chat. Contribute to the channel. We need 10 more contributors.
Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for.
See? We're giving her the attention that she is searching for. I'm not giving her attention because I'm letting y'all know that she's trash. So it's about what type of attention you're getting her. I say that woman's trash, and she don't deserve protection from none of us.
Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him. I don't condone that type of behavior, but once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I literally, I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face. For what? And now you get hit by a brick, and now you want to cry wolf? And I don't care. You wanted trouble, you got trouble. That's why I'll still buy and watch. So don't, oh man, that whole situation got me upset.
Watch how she starts crying at the end. This is her bull crap. Watch how she cries at the end. Watch this. That part. That part. That part. And y'all say women aren't children? What other group of people other than children, what other group of people other than children starts crying on sight? What other group of people other than women and children instantly starts crying on sight? And y'all say women ain't children? Is she crying right now? Is she crying? Right now, is she crying? No. Only women and children cry on sight. Watch this. Look. Instantly start crying. Women and children are the only beings on this planet that literally start crying on sight in order to get attention. Women are children. Look at this.
A bunch of other supposed men stood by and watched. I bet you these bystander dudes was the same ones that call you was sent for saying protect black women.
All right, so this is the other group of clowns that are coming out of the woodwork, running around trying to take up for this stupid woman. So this right here is Bootleg Derek Jackson. You can follow him. Probably his Instagram is Bootleg Derek Jackson. So everybody follow Bootleg Derek Jackson. Just look for Bootleg Derek Jackson on Instagram.
A bunch of other supposed men stood by and watched.
Exactly, they're the real men. A real man would have walked up and slapped him with the brick and did this. Yeah, yeah, these are the super clowns. Shout out to Bootleg Derek
I bet
Jackson.
you these bystander dudes was the same ones that call you was sent for saying protect black women. We always knew that these dudes who call you sent for saying protect black women are cowards. Now,
Yo, and this cornball is sitting in the car, just like Derek Jackson. Sir, at least get leather interior. Your cornball. You can't at least before you sit in your car with your little tank top on, trying to look like Bootleg Derek Jackson, at least have leather interior. Who still rides around in a car with cloth interior? That's the first thing I want to say. Like, at least have leather interior, sir. Like, come on, man. Come on, Bootleg Derek Jackson. I'm not saying it needs to be a Bentley or whatever. You ain't got to be in a real nice car, but God, at least have leather interior, Bootleg Derek Jackson. Golly. Hondas have leather interior. Not Eric Jackson. Yo, this is Eric Jackson. Yo, wait. October 3074 said, this is Eric Jackson. All right, y'all listen to Eric Jackson. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
a bunch of other supposed men stood by and watched. I bet you these bystander dudes was the same ones that call you was sent for saying protect black women. We always knew that these dudes who call you simp for saying protect black women are cowards. Now they're exposed. Dude who hit roll with a brick probably wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. I know this because me actually backing up my talk about protecting black women is something I've had to do more times than once.
Okay. Eric Jackson, why are you just running around protecting random black women from what are you doing, sir? Like, what are you talking about? Now, I don't know who this dude is, but hey, if he's running around trying to be Batman in a tank top, that's on him. But any of you men who think it's cool to run around protecting an irate, irrational woman on the side of the road in a man's face, hollering at him, slapping him, and you gonna go over there and protect her, you, sir, are an idiot. Yeah, it's run around trying to be Batman with a tank top on. Oh man, it's sad. Shout out to MIA Adam. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, she thought it wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. And she's gonna make a lot of money because it happened. I think she's happy that she got hit in the face.
Now, I've had to put hands on these sucker MCs. I noticed they fit a type. And the guys that I was training with when we were learning how to fight and how to shoot, none of these guys are the
And how to sit in our cars with tank tops on, acting like Derek Jackson. Do you think all these little Derek Jackson wannabes, they practice sitting in their cars with their tank tops on, talking like Derek? He even talks like Derek Jackson. Well, a real man would have did it. Listen to how he talks. He sounds like Derek Jackson. So do you think these little stupid little cornballs run around trying to talk like Derek Jackson when they're in their cars?
kind of men who would let a woman get beat up in their presence. And these adult, uninitiated men are a plague upon the community. This is what women know that they've been.
The plague on our community is dysfunctional women that run around having fatherless babies, and their fatherless babies grow up to be lunatics, running around stealing stuff out of stores, breaking into cars, shooting random innocent people. That is the group of people that are plaguing our community. The women who are running around having fatherless children. That is the plague of our community. The single mother epidemic is the actual plague. Not men who don't help irate, stupid, idiotic women who are sticking their hands in men's faces and slapping them. That is not the plague. The plague is the actual women doing the stupid shit.
Listen, but probably haven't had the language to articulate. Men who have some kind of control over themselves so that they are not a danger to others.
What about women who have control over themselves who are not an danger to others? Let's rewind that for a second. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Let's listen to this cornball. What did he just say?
Plague upon the community. This is what women know that they've been missing, but probably haven't had the language to articulate. Men who have some kind of control over themselves so that they are not a danger to others.
Aren't we talking about a woman that actually endangered herself? So you're ignoring what the actual context of your video is about. A woman that started randomly slapping random men that got hit back, got responded to. You're going to ignore what you're making the video about and say men. Bro, this dude is a whole cornball. And I'll say it in his face.
Initiated men are a plague upon the community. This is what women know that they've been missing, but probably haven't had the language to articulate. Men who have some kind of control over themselves so that they are not a danger to others.
So the women don't have to have control over themselves, though. Another example of women are children. He's proven my point. men have the understanding, men have the responsibility to control themselves. He's not talking about women having the responsibility to control themselves because women are children. So I actually agree with him on this. Men have the responsibility to control themselves, not women, because women can't control themselves because women are children. So I actually agree with him on this. Let's keep going.
As a two-time girl dad, I can't have these young, uninitiated men running amok when my babies become women. See,
well, sir, it's not about the men. It's about preparing your daughters for the world. I'm a two-time girl dad myself, and I prepare my children for the men. I'm not running around telling the men not to do stupid stuff. I am here to tell my daughters not to do stupid stuff and how to avoid certain situations. Bootleg Derek Jackson.
Dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how to face rejection and keep his masculinity intact. Dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how to de-escalate an angry woman in a calm tone of voice.
Mr. Bootleg Derek Jackson, there was nothing to de-escalate. This woman was running around purposely slapping white people. What are you talking about? See, to a certain degree, you're trying to garner attention and get likes and views just like the woman is doing. So you're pandering to women the same way Derek Jackson is pandering to women. You're sitting in your car looking like an idiot with a tank top on, trying to get views and attention, just like the woman was running around slapping white people, trying to get views and attention. You and her are the same people.
The dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how not to view assertive women as a threat to his masculinity.
Assertive women? The woman literally slapped the dude in the face and then twerked after. What are you talking about, assertive women?
And the dudes who are asking what Rose said in order to, quote, escalate the situation probably need to get hit with a brick they damn self. And the dude who call you a simp for defending black women on the internet probably wouldn't say it to your face. If he did, a real man would probably start his initiation right there and to the side of his head look like Sister Rose.
And get likes.
Not
trying to get views and attention, just like the woman was running around slapping white people trying to get views and attention. You and her are the same people.
The dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how not to view assertive women as a threat.
I want y'all to listen to this part. This is what I responded to. It's important for y'all to listen to this part.
You and her are the same people.
The dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how not to view assertive women as a threat to his.
He said, assertive women. Assertive women? Assertive women. This woman is not assertive. This woman is an idiot. What are you talking about, sir? Eric Tank Top, Eric Jackson, aka Eric Tank Top, is an idiot.
Assertive women? The woman literally slapped the dude in the face and then twerked after. What are you talking about, assertive women?
And the dudes who are asking what Rose said in order to, quote, escalate the situation probably need to get hit with a brick they damn self. And the dude who call you a simp for defending black women on the internet probably wouldn't say it to your face. If he did, a real man would probably start his initiation right there and to the side of his head look like Sister Rose.
What do y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody.
So let me hit, I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up. I'm dropping a link if anybody wants to come up and join the stream. I'm hitting the link if anybody, I'm dropping a link if anybody wants to join the stream. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a quick commercial. And if anybody wants to come up and be a part of the show, I'll bring y'all up after the commercial. So let's do this.
It's meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal.
Buy my Deeper Discussions card game. Buy my Deeper Discussions card game. We'll be right back.
Deeper Discussion card game is meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationship, when or if things get serious. One of the biggest reasons why people break up is because of underlying family issues. This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. What is the one thing you wanted but didn't receive when you were young? Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. It'll even tell you what's wrong with your sneaky link. If you and your sneaky link need to have a conversation, these are the cards. Actually, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
Who has not bought my card game, my Deeper Discussions card game by now? Put a 1 in the chat if you have bought my Deeper Discussions card game. Put a 1 in the chat if you have already bought my Deeper Discussions card game. I have another card game that is about to come out. It's going to be a mother-daughter version, and it's going to be amazing. I'm working on it now. I'm about to start ordering them. But everybody hit the like button. And if you have not already bought my Deeper Discussions card game, you are missing out. The link is in the chat. I need at least 5 people buying this card game because I want to change people's dating lives. But you have to want to change your dating life. And let me read these cash apps. Sir Stephen, hold on. Sir Stephen Antonio Galbraith. What? Sir Stefan Antonio Galbraith. Thank you for the $20 super chat. So that was a name right there. All right. Thank you, Michigan Sam, for the cash app. Thank you, Larry Washington, for the cash app. Thank y'all. And if y'all have not bought my Deeper Discussions card game, buy my card game. And to the women in the back, make sure to show your face so I can see your face. Y'all Shira? Okay, I got you. Anybody who wants to come up, y'all can come on up. What's up, y'all?
What's up, MLG?
Nothing.
MrLetGo. Hello. How are we?
I'm great.
How are you? I just bought the card game. That's why I kind of came up.
Thank you.
I bought the card game because I don't know if you remember me from Unscrambled Minds, but Shimon Hotep. And I wanted to kind of ask you, because I bought the card game and we kind of got something going on at night, and I want to use your card game. Is that going to be okay?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So that's kind of why I wanted to come, as well as kind of get into this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Why you say she deserves a brick in the face? You know how we go back and forth a little bit, but not really. But she deserves.
Well, no, I don't think she deserves it.
Right. I get to a certain degree. As women, we try to challenge men. I will agree to that. And is going back and forth. We need to kind of. Women don't like to say we need to know our place, right? And that's a tough pill to swallow.
Why? But, wait. Why? Why you think?
I think women don't understand that. It's saying we have positions or roles. So when we say that, when it comes to that aspect or looking at it, they want to say they have it's a competition or saying that there's a hierarchy, right? But when it comes to boundaries, when somebody else steps into play, then you want to say, well, I'm going to go get him. I'm going to go get him, right? But that's not a problem then. So you can't play both sides of the fence.
Right.
So you can't challenge him as a man, right? And then at the same time, you want to have him step up to be a man. It don't work that way.
Because the thing about it is a community, we have to earn each other's love and protection. Nothing is for free. So what we need as men from women is simply this: your ability to listen, follow, and follow directions. I wanna play something real quick to give y'all an understanding. Shout out to my girl Donnie.
In the building.
This is an example of how women have to listen, and when they listen, they get the protection that they want.
Aaron Mallory is in the building. I missed you the other night, and I'm going to tell you why. Can I tell him why really quickly? So I was leaving an event in the dark, and nobody walked me to my car. And I said, if Aaron were here, you would definitely have made sure I got to my car. I was in a room full of men. David wasn't here. He was somewhere else. He didn't know I was leaving. I was in a room full of men leaving here around 10 o'clock at night, maybe. Not one person walked me to my vehicle. Before they be like, oh, she thinks somebody told to walk her to her car. It's not that. It's just that Aaron is so over the top with protecting Black women, women period, that it was a void. Like, this was my first time ever leaving a major event here and had nobody to walk me to my car.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper too, because he does the same thing. But Aaron, you are the man.
Hold on, here's another video.
A lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman. Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. That would never occur to him. So I'm sorry. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem? Because it's not my husband's.
So I need to play that again, because a lot of you women don't even understand what this means. There's a thing called a husband that a lot of women don't know, never seen a husband before.
So I've been hearing a lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman. Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. That would never occur to him. So I'm sorry. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem? Because it's not my husband's.
So what are y'all thoughts on those two videos?
I agree.
Okay, well, I want to say I got both retrospect and respect. So first of all, it is for the husband to protect his woman, but at the same time, we have to agree that we are also to protect the husband. We're not putting him in these situations where he has to, for every action, there's a reaction. So are you putting him in this situation where he has to react to respond? Right? We can use that as in maybe the Will Jada incident with Chris getting slapped, right? Because there was a lot of things that could have happened. We've all been in situations knowing who we mess with and messing with who we know. Right? That was prior to marriage and relationships, right? So if you with this kind of guy and you know his what we call them triggers, right? So this is how you know what's gonna trigger him, what's not gonna trigger him. You know this.
Yeah.
Not everybody else. You know this. So if you see this is gonna kind of go off, if you a hot popper and you're gonna be popping off and everything, guess what? He is too. right?
Yep.
And so you put him in that situation, right? And then the outcome, you're gonna say he did. Well, did he?
I agree.
All right. So then this is why we say duality in relationships. That's two people, right? There is no I and we.
Yeah.
So this is the problem in trying to build and have partnerships and relationships. And then when you have that selfishness and all that other carrying on, you don't have that. Most of the time when people talk about narcissists, I say, no, it's you, sis. Because if you can find out it's that many problems with one person, but you don't see nothing in you, that's serious. It ain't them. It's you, sis.
Hold on. You just said it's not narcissist, it's you, sis.
You see, because you can't find that many problems in one person, but you don't see nothing wrong with you. We're supposed to be reflecting and looking back at us, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to agree to disagree. You got to be able to meet in the middle.
Oh, my
If the
God.
table got 4 legs and you lose one, you still got to be able to make do with what you got. So you got to move them 3 legs around to make that table.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it's 2, even if it's 1, you act like you ain't never seen a table with 1 leg.
I agree.
So we got to make do with what we got.
Yeah.
And stop trying to say you can't do it. Nothing beats a failure but a try. This is in you. The partnership. Everybody want to let go and go head on and move forward. The hard part was trying to stay. So if you find that many things wrong with somebody, what have you found wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
The part that you didn't want to agree with. All of those things you didn't want to agree with.
Yeah.
So it's you, sis. Maybe you need to look back at it. You see, and maybe even if it's him and he calling you a narcissist, maybe it's you, bro.
Let me just say this. It's always us. Like whether it's me the man or whether it's you the woman, it's us, right? So we can't, we got to always look internally and say, what can we do better? And how can we protect the person we're with or around? Just like with Donnie in that video. Donnie is not my woman, but Donnie is in my community. And she has proven to me that she deserves my protection because she sits down and be's quiet when I tell her to sit down and be quiet, because she knows that I'm not saying this just to say it. I say it specifically to make sure she's protected. Let me read these super chats real quick. Passport Bros Business Class says, baby daddy does not equal husband. I totally agree with you on that. Your baby daddy, if he wants to protect you, he can. But see, it's not always about the husband thing. That's a main part of it, but it's about a community thing also. Do you have men around you where when they tell you to do something, do you do it? And that is how you deserve protection, because not all of y'all deserve protection. No. If you don't have a man around you or in your life that tells you to sit down and be quiet or tells you to do this and you don't say, okay, you don't get no protection. So go ahead, Cookie.
No, I was just agreeing with you. Like having males around where you know that you are the female in the group and doing what you're told when the group move, when everything moves, yeah, you'll have a certain protection from people that don't necessarily have to be your husband.
Yeah.
But I just came on here real quick because I have a game. I just think people need to keep their hands to themselves. Like when that first came out, I was kind of shocked because that was in my city. But then when I heard the second half of it, I was like, so she was going around slapping people?
In Houston.
She lucky she didn't get a gun pulled on her.
Right, because everybody in Houston got one.
So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I was like, oh, that's so horrible. And then all of a sudden she pop up twerking and slapping people in her face. I was like, oh, so she was fishing for a butt whooping. Like, yeah. I don't understand. I guess the culture of likes is almost like a drug. And
Yeah.
it's got people doing dumb things, and you end up with bricks on your face.
And I'm glad you brought that up. So I want to give you guys watching a little understanding of why men and women are doing all of these things for attention, because it's men also. We have hormones inside of us called dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Now, there are other hormones, but those are the main four hormones. And what this actually means is virtually every last one of us need these hormones. And we find different ways, whether healthy or unhealthy, to get these hormones. So, as an example, endorphins come from when you work out really hard and you find yourself sore, when you not overwork out, but when you overexert yourself, where you're actually going to grow, your chest gets bigger, your legs get bigger, or whatever. That is a feeling of endorphins. When you feel that tightness and you sore, that feeling when you go like, and have you?
But
ever,
you like it.
You like it. Like when my chest is tight, I stretch it on purpose to make it hurt because it gives me an endorphin rush, right? Serotonin is another hormone. Serotonin is the feeling that you have when you have a hierarchy over other people, when you're better than other people, when you're smarter than other people. A lot of women, as an example, they go to school and get all these student loans and go to school 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 in order to feel a certain amount of hierarchy over other women and black men and say, oh, I'm more educated than other people. So now she has a certain amount of serotonin flowing through her body, and she feels like she is better than other people. Now, it's important to, in some type of way, be better than other people, because that, from a survival standpoint, you're going to get something for being better. It just is what it is. You're going to get attention, you're going to get money, you're going to get women, or you're going to get men. So the best woman, in some type of way, is going to get more attention from men. The best man is going to get more attention from women. So this is a biological want and need that we have. But the problem is, we can't go doing unhealthy things in order to get serotonin and feel like we're higher or we rank higher than another person. So this woman in particular, she is looking to be a martyr, where she is somebody that everybody's going to look. She wants everybody to look up to as some dysfunctional leader and say, see, I told you, black men don't protect black women. And now she's going to, at some point, get a serotonin rush, because a lot of dysfunctional women are going to say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And she wants to be this stupid, dysfunctional activist where she's like, yes, everybody follow me. I'm going to, because that gives her a serotonin rush, right? So another thing is a dopamine rush. Dopamine is the I want more, or I want to get more of something feeling, the hormone, right? So you get more likes, you get more views, you get more money, you get more attention. That is a dopamine rush. And what she's doing is giving her a dopamine rush. But because she's going after this dopamine rush, she turned around and get hit in the face by a brick.
She looked like Martin.
Yes.
After that fight.
Yes. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me. Wait. Hold on. Martin. Oh man, you are hilarious. Hold on.
I was like, this dummy.
That is funny. Hold on.
It was crying a river. Like, she ain't do nothing. That's how people go to jail.
Exactly.
Hold on. You hold on. I got to show. I want to show. So, because some people don't know what we talk about Martin with a swollen face. This is a picture of Martin.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh my God.
That's how she came on the screen. I was like, whoa. Side of her face
is hilarious. So And the next thing is endorphin rush. The endorphin rush. Oh, I talked about endorphin rush also. So I talked about those 4 things. So these are biological chemicals that are inside of all of us. And we do certain things for attention. All of us do. But some of us do positive things for attention. And we get we get a dopamine rush, right? Some of us get do negative things for attention. So I don't get mad at people when they do things for attention, because altogether it's who we are as human beings. But the problem is some of us get hit in the face with bricks.
I believe to what extent are we willing to go, right?
Yeah, right.
That it's like people climb mountains, or why people go deep sea diving, or
yes,
you know what I'm saying? To what extent and are we willing to go, right? I get this is where we have to draw the line. People don't understand when I say duality or things to that effect, because we trying to rebuild what's broken in this community. This is where I come from. This is where I speak my stance. I'm not drunk, as people say in the chat. I'm old, but I'm not that old. But at the same time, I'm not here to defend myself. I'm here to talk about what's going on. I'm older than both of y'all, though. I can say that easily. But all at the same time, it's just about when you have seen enough to know, when you raise your children, and now we're trying to raise the new generation, a generation of even younger than you guys, and to see what you've seen, and some of this don't make sense. So why would you, to a point that you need attention from everybody? This is not just from a boyfriend. This is not just from, she needs attention to a point that she wants a whole society, a whole stream of people.
Yeah, that's insane.
That she needs an audience of people, even if she has to take a brick to the face. You see what I'm saying? To this extent, that it has to be people. This man could have lost his life. I understand the police could have came, all kind of things could have happened. Somebody else could have got involved. To what extent are we to take it to this point, right? For just to be seen, or just honestly to be heard. Right?
This is called becoming a martyr. And I brought up Andrew Tate earlier, because that is what Andrew Tate did. Andrew Tate literally got his money off of doing something crazy and then ran around bragging about it, and then was teaching other people how to do it.
Exactly.
And now he got the feds on his back. So in a way, he got a brick to the face also, because he about to do prison time. Also, he can be the best something. But this is what people do. Look at what Fresh and Fit did. Fresh and Fit ran around being idiots to a point where they got demonetized. People will do anything, and it's not just women, because those are 2 men, well, 3 men. Those are men. People will do anything for attention. How are you going to gain all these millions of dollars, whether it's Fresh and Fit or Andrew Tate, and then turn around and ruin your whole life at the same time?
And probably many others, because how many going to run behind her, following her, leading by that same example, thinking that they're going to get a different result?
But that's the reason why her getting hit with what she got hit with in a way is a good thing. Because if she would have got away with it, run around slapping random men, other women would have ran around trying to slap random men in order to get attention.
Yeah, but the only thing they're gonna learn is not to take it that far. You understand what I'm saying? That's still a bad habit.
That's still a lesson. That's still a lesson.
No, because
that's still a lesson.
I respectfully, it's like the oven. When your parents keep telling you it's hot, you can feel it, it's hot, and you keep getting closer and closer, and you finally hit that burner.
Wow.
I haven't hit a burner since.
Right, you're not gonna know till you touch it, but you can't keep poking the bear and think that it's not gonna get up.
and bite
That's
you.
just that's
You know,
that's what
so
you think a human would process. Like, oh, I shouldn't do that. She got hit in the face with a brick. But I feel like what MLG is saying is that people are so hypnotized by the need to be accepted and the need to have these chemicals flowing through whatever brain, whichever ones he said, that they're willing to risk it
They'll risk it
over
all.
and
those
over
are
and
natural
over
flows.
again.
Understand me, those are natural chemical flows, right? But again, my point is to the extent, right? These are social natural behaviors. So to what extent? Because you have to be responsible at the end of the day. To what extent?
There is no extent.
Exactly.
These people are insane.
That's what I'm saying. To the bottom line.
Hold on. Let me read this super chat real quick. Shout out to Dale Elmore. I love this topic. I'll protect the woman that deserves it. As a single black man, I am very hesitant to intervene because I've been on the wrong end of false accusations, and men rush to the defense of women. I totally agree. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much. So, and one thing I want to say this, because I don't say this enough. I want to thank everybody who are in the chat. I want to thank all of you who have supported. I want to thank you, Cookie. I want to thank you. What's your name? I don't want to.
You just say the Sakina Ra. That's why, you know.
Okay. Yeah, Sakina Ra. I want to appreciate. I want to thank you because I want to start thanking my community a little bit more instead of just doing videos or whatever. But yeah, I just want to stop for a second and just say thank you to everybody in the chat, everybody watching. I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah,
I want to kind of respond to something somebody said. You know, I'm a chat watcher too, but she made a good point about how we have to kind of look at ourselves to see what we contributed to something, because we're not responsible for somebody's actions, but we do have to look at what part that we might have contributed to, because as our partner, we want to make sure that the outcome or the best outcome is to keep them safe. That's how we make sure they protect us, because we protect them. Right. And so that's how the function of reality and relationships work. It's not about saying that you don't need nobody. Nobody wants to be where they're not needed or wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
Well, this is why you can take all the hits you want to take. Somebody can tell you, oh, she manly, she masculine, she this, she that, she this. Whatever I am, you got to be just the same. Right.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. So I'm not worried about those targets. But you see what I'm saying? Because you got to know you before you know me. That's how I can be able to mate with somebody and be able to flow like that, because I got to know me first.
Yeah. So look at this. Margot Valencia said, Andrew Tate and Fresh and Fit even acknowledged that they could be arrested and demonetized for their actions. This woman's situation isn't close to being the same issue. Actually, it was, because it doesn't matter about being aware of what's about to happen. It's about, is it right or is it wrong?
That part.
That's the problem. We are not idiots. Okay. Well, they are idiots. We aren't idiots. But the thing about it is, if you're aware, we all are aware, if we rob a bank, we can go to prison, right? So any woman running around slapping random men has an understanding that one of these men gonna slap her back. So it is the same thing. Did the woman say, hey, when I run out and slap these random men, I'm gonna get hit in the face with a brick? No. But she understood that there are going to be repercussions to her doing that. And that is the reason why she did it, in my opinion. She wanted to victimize herself and become a martyr in order to become some type of weirdo leader.
Yeah, she wanted to go viral.
She wanted to go viral.
Exactly.
And she took a brick to the face to do it.
What's going on? No, I just sent the super chat. I just wanted to kind of share my story. Two quick stories, two examples. The one where I spoke about the woman that falsely accused me. And she didn't call the police or anything. She took it to the court of Facebook, and just some of the comments from the guys. Oh, we need to pull up on him and beat his ass and all this.
Try not to curse.
Yep. Pull up on him and beat his butt, and girl called the police on him. And I think the only thing that really saved me at the time was I had cameras inside of my house. So if anything would have went down, I could have pulled the video up and said, like, well, here I am sitting at the table, and you see her throwing stuff and trying to provoke me, and it didn't work. And the second story, I was dating a young lady, and she liked to dress provocative. I didn't really mind it around the house, but I was like, hey, if you go outside, man, put some clothes on, because I'm going to be the first person that you call if somebody does something inappropriate to you. And people are going to wonder why. Well, why did Dale jump out there and beat up or do whatever to these men? And you're going to have to explain to my mother and my father and my sister and my nephews and niece, well, he did tell me to, put some clothes on, but I didn't. And this is how he got into that situation. So I think a lot of times people don't think that far ahead. I'm pretty sure she didn't think that far ahead when she was slapping that guy or twerking in the video or whatever she was doing. And then she just hits with a brick. And I don't think people think far enough ahead to understand what the consequences of their actions are going to be.
But that's critical thinking. We're born with that.
We are.
Let me ask Dale a question.
Critical, but
Dale,
thank you. Yeah, I agree with you.
What went on with the second situation? Did something happen with the girl when you told her not to wear something?
Absolutely. So a friend of mine didn't know that me and her were dating at the time, but it still stands like, hey, put some clothes on. He grabbed her butt, and she looked at me. My other female friend looked at me, and I looked at them, and I was kind of like, I told you. So I had to pull my boy to the side and say, hey man, me and her are dating, don't do that. But if it was a stranger, man, I probably would have had to demonstrate. So
why? So okay, let's break this down, because I think this would be helpful with two men talking about this.
Right. MLG, I gotta go.
Okay, talk to you later.
All right.
Okay. So one of the things, just in my opinion, just me speaking like I'm not there, but in my opinion, if you're my woman and you go out, y'all went to a club, or she's going to go out by herself, or what?
We were at a lounge, kind of.
So y'all went together?
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't have went. If you're going to wear a certain outfit, like with Keke Palmer, right, without me or with me, if I don't like what you got on, I'm going to be like, yo, can you wear something else? Because you represent me, right?
Absolutely.
So if you are still going to wear it, one, I'm not going to go. And two, I'm going to look at this as a microcosm of our whole relationship. And I'm like, okay, if you're not going to listen to me with something small like this, you're not going to listen to me about something big. So why in the world are we together? Absolutely. So I may actually let her know, like, hey, I just want you to know, just to let you know the severity of what your actions can turn around and do. If you go out with that outfit on, there's a possibility that we ain't going to be together by the time we get to the club. So you got to make that decision. Is your actions worth losing me? Because I said what I said, and I can't make you do nothing,
right? But
I can control my environment. So we ain't coming back to this house together if you wear that outfit.
Right.
And that way she would make a conscious decision on wearing a dress or not. Because now I'm letting her know, like, hey, if somebody touches your butt because of what you got on, I'm no longer responsible for you. So I ain't going to fight nobody for you, because we're going to go out to the club simply as friends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That makes sense.
That way, if something happens, you have a choice on whether you're going to be like, no, I ain't going to do nothing about it, or I'll do something about it because I want to. You don't feel obligated to do it because you gave her the warning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, when you start getting into stuff like that, it's more controlling. They call it controlling. And I'm like, no, it's not controlling. my main objective while we're together is to provide and protect. And I can't protect you if you go out there with honey on you and you get mad because the bears are coming to attack you. You can't get mad. So
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm here in Atlanta, man. It's a whole different beast. So
I'm in Atlanta too. It ain't not to me. Any woman that I'm with, I don't see. My whole thing is this. It's not about the environment outside. It's about the environment inside. So I don't care about Atlanta. I care about my household. So if you as a woman are going to operate a certain kind of way and you're going to be with me and you're going to be protected by me, you got to go by a certain amount of rules. And that's the reason why I say every woman does not deserve a man's protection. It's only the women who follow my rules are going to be protected by me. If you don't follow my rules, I ain't gonna protect you. We gotta stop. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Are they rules that you honestly have, or are they just things that both of y'all should already kind of know? There's things that women
don't have rules. They
No.
just women.
There's no such. Listen, hold up.
I think it depends on the person that you dated before. Also,
Exactly.
He may have allowed certain things, and you kind of got to look at that too.
Dale. Hold on. Let me say this to both of y'all. A man establishes his rules. I don't give a damn about your mama. I don't give a damn about your daddy. I don't give a damn about your ex, a cat, dog, or what. When you are with me, hold on, let me finish. When you're with me, you're going to have a certain amount of ways of operating. Okay. Right. If you don't want to operate like that, you can go back with your mama or your daddy. But you are going to operate in a certain manner for me to protect you. One time I was with a woman and we was walking, we left the movies or something, right? And we was walking back to the car and the car was on the second floor or the third floor of a parking deck. And it was an elevator. We standing at the elevator, waiting for the elevator. It's at night. And all of a sudden, something goes on over here. Some woman like, something going on. Somebody, and then the first thing I did was I didn't go to help her. I don't know that woman. I'm protecting the woman I'm with. So I said, oh crap, let's go up the steps. Right? She said, I don't want to go up the steps. I said, let's go up the steps. That wasn't a question.
Right.
We're going up the steps. She said, we're not going up the steps. I'm waiting on the elevator. I stood there because I'm still responsible for her. Right? But it's over. So the second she got out of my car, I left her and that was it. I never talked to her again. Period. To this day. Because it's a wrap. I'm going to make sure you get home, but you're never going to see me again. It's over. I don't give a damn who did what. It's over. The day you tell me no, when I'm trying to protect you, you're never going to see me again. It's about my rules. And I don't care what you think about my rules. Leave me alone. If you don't like my rules, leave me alone. Because you'll never talk to me again. So I don't care about all that. Well, I don't give a damn where you from, go back to them. Go back to them.
Sorry.
Yep. It makes sense, man. It makes sense.
You can get out instantly.
I'm just going back to, it's just certain characteristics that certain women, right? Because I agree that all women are not ladies, right? Because all girls grow up to be women, but all women are not ladies. So, we do as mothers, we do our best to rear our girls to be the best of ladies.
You can't though. You're a woman.
I understand that because all men, all boys don't grow up to be these wonderful men either. So in balance, right? We have
there's
to take
no balance when there's no father.
That's true, but there's no balance.
You say as a woman, I'm raising these children. There's no balance.
So you bash mothers too now. So if there's no fathers and you bash mothers, there is balance.
I don't bash mothers.
You listen. You don't bash mothers, but you don't give women an even break.
Okay, because they're not getting married before they have children. So they're not giving themselves, they're not giving their children an even break. So how am I going to give a woman an even break when she's not giving her own offspring an even damn break? What are you talking about?
See what I'm saying? Because you blame her for him, and then vice versa.
She had him.
Through him. She didn't have him by herself.
No, through her. It came out of her body.
Right, with the help of him.
Which she
didn't have him by herself.
She allowed somebody to do. She allowed him to
allow,
her.
She accepted. That was a
thing.
Exactly. So
it's
you can't blame her without blaming him.
Vampire in your house, you want to get
them. You have to blame them, not just her.
Ma'am. I started this conversation by saying one particular thing. We as individuals have to be responsible for our own actions. Did I say that 20 minutes ago? Yes or no?
I agree with you. Yes.
So you don't blame nobody but yourself in every situation. Period.
I agree.
So you don't blame him. You blame yourself
for your actions.
Your own actions, right? So when you say I bash women, I don't bash women. Women bash themselves when they do the stupid shit that they do. I just let them know what they did that is stupid so they won't do it again. Or so young women watching them doing something stupid won't do the same stupid thing. And single motherhood with context, not without context, is stupid. With context. Some women were R'd or M'd and they have children. That wasn't stupid because it wasn't, they didn't allow that. But the women that allow things to happen, that's the stupidity. So with context, it's stupid. And I'm never gonna take my foot off the gas because I'm sick of all of these women raising boys and girls. Women cannot raise a child by herself efficiently. It's the stupidest thing in the world.
Okay, so can I be the devil's advocate for a minute?
Go ahead.
Do you know anybody that has children with both the mother and father in the home and they still turn out to be alcoholic, drug addicts, murderers, robbers, and whatever have you under the sun?
But that's not the exception to the rule. That's
an exception to the rule.
Yeah,
some people were born with one arm. Some people were born blind. Some people are Siamese twins. They were born meshed with their brother. What are you talking about?
So that's what I'm saying. If that still doesn't make a difference whether the father was in the home or not, if that be
it actually does make a difference whether the father is in the home or not.
I'm the product of a single mother. However, a single drug addict mother, by the way, if it wasn't for my grandmother and my uncles, I did get some balance, but I still missed out on things. I'm a very successful person. I accomplished a lot of stuff in my life, but I think it definitely would have been easier had I had my mother and my father in the house.
And I am a victim also of a single mother, but I went out and adopted my best friend's father. I went over his house. I hung out with him and his brothers. I stayed away from my mom. My mom will tell you, I was never home. I left the house every single day of my young life. I'm not finna be around you. I'm finna go out here and get out here with males because you can't teach me nothing. A woman can't teach a boy nothing. See, women teach house stuff, how to clean your balls, how to clean your butt, how to, the girls' periods, stuff like that. Help with the homework, inside stuff. A woman can't help a person with squat when it comes to outside stuff. How to deal with the opposite sex, how to deal with conflict, how to fight, how to protect yourself, how to protect another person, when to protect a person and when to walk away, how to play football, how to interact with other people, all that stuff. Outside stuff, women can't help a human being with squat. Her job is in-house stuff. A man's job is outside stuff. Name one thing, whether y'all or in the chat, that a woman can help a young child with when it comes to outside stuff. Let's go. I'm ready.
Math, diversity, social skills, how to deal with all of the, when it comes, especially social skills, when it comes to dealing with those hard situations, how to get out of those, because y'all love to fight.
Name a situation.
That's not true.
Wait.
No. Let him talk. Name a situation.
Men stay in complex situations when it comes to trying.
Name a situation in particular, and we'll talk about it.
Any kind of gossip argument. Men don't know how to get out of arguments when they don't know how to agree. They don't know how to.
Women. Okay, look.
My uncle taught me conflict resolution.
Thank you.
That's the problem. Somebody taught me
conflict resolution. Women are the most. Listen, Shakina, think about this. Women are the most conflicted, controversial, argumentative people on the planet. Women are the worst on the planet when it comes to conflict resolution. Women can't get along with other women. Absolutely. What are you talking about? Women hold grudges with other women. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness, listen. Men keep up more gossip than women. That's the whole problem right now.
Are you from another planet or something?
It's so hard to keep brothers, to keep going back together, to just build on brotherhood sometimes.
Oh my God, this is kind of crazy.
More than women altogether.
That's
crazy. It is so hard to keep men from gossiping sometimes. You can't hardly put the brothers back together based off of somebody said, she said, they said, I said, we know.
Okay, Dale, what is your opinion? I don't know.
Of course, I'm not going to agree. That's stronger than the man.
Like I was saying, my uncle taught me.
There's nothing stronger than the man.
Damn, let's hear what Dale had to say.
My uncle taught me conflict resolution. I have a cousin 7 years younger than me, which is his son, and one that's 5 years older than me, which is also his son. When we would fight, he wouldn't let it get bloody, but he would sit us down and tell us what we did wrong and stuff like that. And we eventually worked stuff out. Like I wouldn't have learned that from my mother. I wouldn't have learned that from my grandmother. I wouldn't have learned that from my aunts. My mom doesn't talk to one of her childhood friends right now because something happened 30 years. Something stupid. Yeah. I watch like most of my female friends don't get along with somebody because they don't like something they wear. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? Like, you're not going to talk to this person. You're not going to get to know this person because you don't like how their hair is. It makes no sense to me. I spent almost 20 years in the military. When me and my friends in the military have disagreements, we might not talk for a couple days or a couple weeks, but hey, we'll get back to it and we'll bring up the topic. And then, it might be a hard conversation, but we definitely have conflict resolution.
Yes.
The men that I don't see that have conflict resolution are, and I always ask,
men that are raised by women.
Exactly. I worked in the federal prison for 5 years. I would ask, hey man, did you have both your parents? Nah, man, my mama raised me. And I'm like, I can tell because some of your mannerisms, and it's not that they're, homosexual or anything, but some of the things that they do mimic their mother, the way they rage out, the way hormones, you can tell they were raised by single mothers. I've had to control that. I've had to control. I'm 6'3", 275 pounds. If I rage out on somebody, I'm probably going to hurt somebody. So I have to be able to be a beast, but also learn to tame that. Women can't teach that. I'm sorry. Right. Women can't teach that.
And Sakina, I just want to say this. You're going to have a natural bias because you are a woman. If I was a woman, I'd be running around saying the same crap you talking about because I'm a woman. We can do this because you just have natural bias. I look at simply biology, simple human nature. You have a bias towards women because you are a woman, which is understandable. But the stuff that you're saying is just babble, and it's not true, but you just have a natural bias because you have a need to take up for the stupid mess women do. So it's okay.
No, I don't take up for the stupid mess women do. However, we're going to blame where it's blamed. Now, women do make mistakes. Women do make mistakes. Women do have their flaws, right? That's ownership. But men do as well. And that's ownership. So if we don't put the blame on anything, let's just say we all at fault, or if there's the blame on both. You can't really blame her. And you really just can't blame him.
I'm not blaming anybody. I've said at least about 5 different times that. I agree
with you, but
hold on. I've said about 5-6 times, blame is on ourselves only. And when we talked about single motherhood, that was blame on her for becoming a single mother. So that is exactly what I was saying. So we can go back and forth all we want to, but at the end of the day, you brought up the notion that I bash single mothers. No, I talk about single mothers. So the women who aren't single mothers won't ruin their lives like single mothers have. I am here to help young women and men not to do the stupid stuff that men and women out here are doing. I don't care about the rest of y'all because y'all have already ruined your own lives. So I don't care.
Okay, now let me ask a question then. Because I've already raised my kids. I've already been married. I've already did the walk, single mother, whatever you want.
Married.
Okay, but let me come out of all of this because I'm speaking for others.
Why?
Because I'm a woman.
There we go. The bias.
So the point is that I don't know a woman that started off wanting to be a single mother.
They all thought I wanted to be a single mother. What are you talking about?
Get married because before she got pregnant?
She didn't get married before she got pregnant. Thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
You see how simple that is? Thank you for saying that. I ain't even had to say that. If I go rob a bank, I ask to go to prison because going to prison is a byproduct of robbing a bank. I used to sell crack.
Okay.
Guess what? If I would have went to jail for selling crack, I would not be like, oh, how did I get here? I didn't ask to go to jail. I did ask to go to jail. It's called taking penitentiary chances. You ever heard in a rap when a man says, I'm taking penitentiary chances? That's what I'm making a choice to go to the penitentiary. I'm taking penitentiary chances is saying I'm consciously wanting to go to prison. That's what that means. So women are taking single mother chances. She's constantly wanting to be a single mother before she becomes a single mother.
Okay. I wasn't speaking for you personally, Miss October, but my question again is, under the American law, we're going to say because she didn't get a certificate of marriage, she will be considered married.
Oh my God.
Okay. So is that what we're going under? Or otherwise, any man inside her would be considered married because some of these polymarrieds are not actually married, even though they are considered to be married. So are we saying because he have a certificate of marriage that they're married, or under Abraham law, because he went inside her, he's married to her because he knew.
Well, some of y'all got 40 husbands then.
Okay, I don't know. Some of y'all got 80 wives. I don't know. I'm just being fair. I'm just trying to be fair.
No, you're not trying to be fair. You're trying to be biased. No, that's biased.
I'm just trying to put the same rules up for him as her. I'm just saying.
No, you're being biased, and it's okay.
No, I am not. I'm just asking.
You're a woman. You're supposed to be biased. You literally, you admitted that you're being biased. It's okay, but just understand that you're being biased. That's all you're saying. That's all I'm saying. So look, back to the woman in the video.
Okay.
What are your ending thoughts on that? Because I'm about to head out. But what are y'all's ending thoughts that can possibly help other people and keep them from getting hit in the face with a brick?
Mind your business. Stop messing with people. But everybody thinks because they have a camera phone or an opinion that everybody wants to hear their opinion.
Yeah.
So keep your opinion to yourself. You know, don't mess with people. I see these little pranks going around Atlanta. They doing stuff and messing with people. Like, man, you really can get hurt because you're playing around. Like
male and female.
Stop playing with people. This is not the time. Economy messed up. People losing jobs. You don't know how people feel right now. You don't know what just happened to somebody. Leave people alone.
I agree.
I agree. Well, but I agree as well. But again, you can't expect somebody to protect you in the same time you're not protecting him as well. You putting people in situations that results in these kind of reactions, and that's not protecting him as well as protecting yourselves. That could have happened or ended a whole lot of different ways. So we have to look at what we asking somebody to do for themselves or for ourselves that we're not willing to do either. You putting all us in jeopardy to try to say that he's not protecting you. You're not protecting yourself or him either. So we really need to start looking at all this as a whole. So I guess for that action, she got the reaction she asked for just for the social media performance that she got. So
She got what
I
she
agree.
percussion.
I agree. Well, I will talk to y'all later, and thank y'all for pulling up. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having me again. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. So let me check these super chats. All right, no more super chats. So hopefully this live was able to help y'all get a little bit more insight. Some of y'all may feel like this dude here. Some of y'all may feel like where's bootleg Derrick Jackson at? Hold on, let me find a bootleg Derrick Jackson video. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Here it is. So for those of you who didn't see bootleg Derrick Jackson, this what Eric Jackson said.
A bunch of other supposed men stood by and watched. I bet you these bystander dudes was the same ones that call you a simp for saying protect black women. We always knew that these dudes who call you simp for saying protect black women are cowards. Now they're exposed.
So some of you have this mindset. What's up, Kat? Some of you have this stupid dysfunctional mindset where no matter what a woman does, you're supposed to run around just protecting dumb, stupid women. And that is not how life goes. If you don't follow rules and protocol, you will not get protection. But you have idiots like this guy, Eric Jackson, bootleg Derrick Jackson, running around talking about how we supposed to protect all these goofball women who ain't got no sense. And that is going to put men in trouble where they can actually go to prison or lose their lives. So do not listen to this idiot.
Dude who hit roll with a brick probably wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. I know this because me actually backing up my talk about protecting black women is something I've had to do more times than once. When I've had to put hands on these sucker MCs, I noticed they fit a type. And the guys that I was training with when we were learning how to fight and how to shoot, none of these guys are the kind of men who would let a woman get beat up in their presence. And these adult, uninitiated men are a plague upon the community. This is what women know that they've been missing, but probably haven't had the language to articulate. Men who have some kind of control over themselves so that they are not a danger to others. As a two-time girl dad, I can't have these young, uninitiated men running amok when my babies become women. The dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how to face rejection and keep his masculinity intact. Dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how to de-escalate an angry woman in a calm tone of voice.
Mr. Bootleg Derrick Jackson, there was nothing to de-escalate. This woman was running around purposely slapping white people. What are you talking about? See, to a certain degree, you're trying to garner attention and get likes and views just like the woman is doing. So you're pandering to women the same way Derrick Jackson is pandering to women. You're sitting in your car looking like an idiot with a tank top on, trying to get views and attention, just like the woman was running around slapping white people, trying to get views and attention. You and her are the same people.
The dude who hit roll with a brick probably never learned how not to view assertive women as a threat to his masculinity.
Assertive women? The woman literally slapped the dude in the face and then twerked after. What are you talking about, assertive women?
So there is a sad group of men that would push or inspire men to run around taking up for or protecting stupid, idiotic women. And I am against those men. I'm against those women who think the same thing. Because at the end of the day, we have to protect our own family. So ladies, if you want the protection from black men, go get a husband, okay? Stop running around trying to be independent. Because a lot of you are going homeless as we speak. Next month, you ain't got the rent for. And it's the 5th. Yeah, it's the 5th. And you don't know how you're going to have the rent by the 1st. Because you out here looking stupid because you spent the last 3 years talking about you independent with your little stupid degree that now ain't paying you enough money to pay your freaking rent. Find a husband and follow the rules and stop being stupid before you find yourself on the street with your pookie babies. Shout out to MIA Adam. Hemi Dave in the chat got a point. The women around her should have checked her before a brick even because the topic of discussion. I totally agree with you on that, MIA Adam. But my issue is this. What were the women around her going to do? They don't have no sense, just like she don't have no sense. You got to understand, birds of a feather flock together. So if there's a stupid woman running around slapping random people, there's a very good chance her friends were also stupid. So keep that in mind. Shout out to Dale Elmore. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Facts. So I am out, y'all. If you have not already bought my card game, make sure you purchase a card game and get on the list. Once you buy the card game, you'll already be on a list for my next card game that is coming out before the Christmas season comes out. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and buy my card game.
Meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationships. Deeper Discussion card game is meant to give you and other players deep understanding of how we all deal with relationship when or if things get serious. One of the biggest reasons why people break up is because of underlying family issues. This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. What is the one thing you wanted but didn't receive when you were young? Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. It'll even tell you what's wrong with your sneaky link. If you and your sneaky link need to have a conversation, these are the cards. Texture, these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.